Alright, welcome back to SUPERHOT Part 4. Now, this is where we learn about the new mechanic in the game. So now we are taken over into the system now fully, and now we can move about into other people now. So now we're all getting into that freaky sci-fi crap.
This game is such a Super Mario Odyssey ripoff.
Right, Cappy, where are you?
Jump up super high! I want that song played in the background during this.
Make it happen.
Yeah, this is a failure. I thought I had it there, but no. So the hot switch mechanic is actually really cool. One thing I would recommend doing though is throw an object at the person you're to hot switch to, especially if they have a gun. So you can usually pick up the gun after you hot switch to them, because they'll drop the gun, usually on the floor. And it's just a better way to do it. So otherwise they'll throw the gun when you hot switch to them and it'll break the gun. And that's no good. Can't use a broken gun.
Really?
See, like right there, I actually have to drop the gun so I can just blow him away. And then, yeah, that was a situation.
Oh. Get out of here.
There's just a lot of those moments in this game where you go like, which one should I shoot first? I don't know. Which one should I Super hot. Super hot. So the hot switching does make the levels more interesting as we go along here.
Yeah, I like that idea. Like, I joked about it being a Mario Odyssey knockoff, but, like, obviously that's a very different kind of game in case you didn't notice, so it's cool to see it implemented in a different game than that.
Right. So I got a hot switch into them there, but there's a pistol down here. I was just trying to fend them all off with the pistol, because I usually try to use the hot switch as a last resort, because if you're not ever in a bad situation, you can hot switch into a person and get out of it, pretty much. So I kind of use it as like an extra life or something. And yeah, I kind of got it.
Yeah.
You just see the bullets like 2 inches from your face.
Again, that's terrifying in VR.
So what you're really supposed to do in this stage is get up to this guy and then, use these objects to try and make your way down. Love that picking, just the oomph with the shotgun, it's so good. There.
It's like really bright all of a sudden. Jeez.
I know, the bloom is strong with this level.
I was gonna say.
I also noticed I didn't actually clean my computer screen nearly as thoroughly as I thought yesterday, so, yeah.
I think what I did here, I punched him, grabbed the shovel, and just bashed his head.
Super hot makes, like, smudges in your screen so noticeable.
I know.
Such a pristine game.
I was playing this game with Windows mode when I was recording it. So. But like you can see me trying to lead my shots. Once you get like really good at this game, you can start doing stuff like that. Basically, make it look like a cakewalk.
In case you forgot, the name of the game.
Yeah, right.
Just letting you know.
I think it's supposed to just drive the point home though, like the whole lane control thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Oh. Good job. The gun is so brittle. It shattered in pieces when you knocked it against the wall.
Mm-hmm. If you actually notice the guys you hot switch from, their minds actually explode. So, yeah, that's what.
Oh, so I guess that's one way this is different for Mario. I don't remember any Goombas having their heads blow up.
Odyssey 2, Brendan. Yeah.
The edgy sequel.
Is there a sequel idea, Nintendo?
It's just super hot.
Edgy hardcore.
This level can get tricky.
I don't know why I did that, by the way, because there's a guy right here that almost killed me.
Oh.
Almost, though.
All according to plan.
Yeah, somehow that worked out. Oh, hey Dick. The shotgun.
You threw it at his shoulder, and then it just like went, oh, my stomach.
I know. Oh my god.
Reminds you of the primitive shooters back in the day. You shoot someone in the toe and they die.
Dude, that reminds me of Modern Warfare on the 360. You'd shoot someone in the foot and they would hold their face as they fall down. Ow, my face!
My leg.
Oh.
It's a brain. See, I can see.
I can't even read that. It's
I know the
pixelated.
resolution is so low on our end.
We will use you to destroy the enemy from within. Do you need more details?
No.
If you click yes, it gives you this really long scroll page text.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see. I understand completely now. Say no more.
Get to work. Yeah, say no more. Last call.
That's cool. It even makes the phone noise when you pull it off.
Phone booths. It's been a while since I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear the really quiet whining of the train.
Yeah, the sound design in this game is pretty cool too. It really matches like the whole vibe. Oof.
It almost looks like you're like fighting in like an art museum, like some weird art exhibit. I don't know. It's almost like.
Just hearing the glass in the background. Oh, this is tricky.
Really punched him in the elbow. Shot him in the leg.
There's one thing that's cool is like you can kind of tell where they're spawning just based on the hue of the light.
What I'm learning from this is I should play games before we record them.
Yeah. Please.
I just don't know what to say.
Brendan, what's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on this,
To be
Brendan?
honest, there's not a whole lot we can say. I feel like this is one of those games where you benefit more from by playing it live. But anyway. But we don't do that here. We do post commentary.
Well, we did Luigi's Mansion.
That's true.
Well, whenever we can all meet together, anyway.
Just a little hard to do right now, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Dylan, just live stream the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. On my really good internet connection.
Oh, you know what? My data on my data on my phone is actually good. So what I can do is, defy social distancing and just like aim my phone at your computer screen.
Well, this level is really short, but it's super fun. You're supposed to
Yeah.
grab
Don't you mean?
the shotgun.
Don't you mean it's super hot, Dylan?
I see what you did there.
Grab the shotgun.
If you don't grab the shotgun, you're kind of like screwed.
Yeah. Somehow I got lucky and got him to throw the gun right at his head. Then there's more guys behind you.
Just gonna say, like, I could stream, and Brendan, like, you may be able to stream.
No, not with my current internet.
Even with the
Data-
hotspot?
my computer, my phone plan doesn't support hotspots or tethering, so no. I would actually have to aim my phone at my computer screen if I wanted to do that.
Okay.
Repeat after me. Bodies are disposable.
Jeez.
The other phrase as you repeat is mind is software. And I forget what the next one is. Borderline. So this is supposed to be like a border checkpoint kind of themed little.
I just realized, like, the trains. I thought it was a train. For a second, I was like, oh, they like kind of chain the levels together, but no, they didn't. My mistake.
So you can kind of cheat the AI by getting close to walls like that, and you can kind of get them to just run up to you, and you can punch them and get the gun really easily.
Do you know if you can close the door or not, or is that just like you can't do it?
No. Doors and stuff are static in levels.
Okay.
Anything highlighted in black, as I said before, is interactable. Everything in white is not interactable. And obviously red is enemies. It's a very simple color scheme and art style, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. It does make me like kind of wish though there's maybe a little bit more interaction between the environments.
Yeah.
It's a really
Although
fun
the
game.
game's
Like core
very
gameplay is
clear
great.
about what's interactive and what's not.
Yeah. I think
Even
especially for the VR version, like I think even just like making the dials on that like electric board do something, or you can like tap a door and it closes or something. Like I don't know. There's so much they could do with this concept.
Right. Repeat after me. The system will set me free.
Set me free, trust me, and we will escape from the city.
There's your Sonic reference.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to
One
meet the
more
quota.
step. I do like the look of this level, by the way. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Right at the start, it starts with the glass shattering. It just looks so neat.
Yeah, it is really pretty. It's oddly satisfying to hear it like break in like slow mo too.
Playing this game at full 1080p was a neat experience for the eyes. Very
Oof. Oof. Nope.
like I said, you gotta be like looking out every corner, especially like during these levels. I tried to get him with the blade there, and that didn't happen. He just shot it out of the air. So I ran for this guy instead. I think I just stayed on this side of the wall for the remainder of it because I was able to camp him out pretty much.
I think I said this before, but like, again, like that's the one thing I really like about this game is like you can make it really difficult. Like you don't have to be behind this wall. Like if you want a more challenging experience, like you could like push yourself into a scenario that's like more difficult to overcome. So it's just one of those games where like there's like a natural difficulty to it, and I find it really replayable because of that.
Yeah. They give you good. They give you all the mechanics, and it's up to you how hard it is. I like that.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. Man, these keep coming.
Yeah.
This gun's useless. No more bullets.
And actually, I think this is the last guy. I didn't even realize it when I grabbed this gun. So I'm just like looking around, just like, alright. Anyone else? Anyone behind me? No. Nope, he's the last guy. And good.
It's running full speed.
Yeah.
This is always cool in the later levels because you have more enemies to go through.
That one looks like an action movie, though. I love that replay.
What a weird video game to movie adaptation this would be.
Right. Dude, I would totally watch a movie to a game.
I mean, I guess it's like partially the Matrix-esque. Like, I don't know.
I was gonna say, you could figure out how to do some Matrix-esque stuff with it. I imagine the backstory would be kind of dumb, though, if they tried to attempt to do that.
There'd be like no dialogue.
If they left it vague like the game did, like I feel like it would be good.
That could be a part of the appeal. Have like a really dumb story. A lot of people like a handful of video game movies just because of how dumb they are.
Yeah, that is true. I unironically like Mortal Kombat, the first movie. It's actually not a terrible movie besides the bad special effects. Oh, that's the end of it.
Oh,
but
it is
what's
done.
beyond that hallway?
But yeah, meet us next part when we go to the core.
I core not wait. That was really
wow. That was low.
All right, and
we'll time to end the. Okay, yep.
All right,
end it now,
all
I guess.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.